Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to The Source, your source for celebrity news. Check this out. Over the last couple of days, a whole lot of people have been like, Source, where you been? How come you're not covering this P. Diddy situation? You've been on this ninja's neck since the beginning, and now you're just ghosting us. Well, the truth of the matter is, I'm not ghosting you. What happened was, I had to lay a loved one to rest. And so, when I was doing that, I wasn't thinking about P. Diddy, but now I'm back. And in true Source fashion, because you know I like to do things in decency and order, let's take a moment to remember P. Diddy's career. And while we're remembering P. Diddy's career, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Source, can you please play our in memoriam to Diddy's career?
Every step I take, every move I make, every single day, every time I pray, I'm missing you.
Yeah, he definitely won't be missed. Anyhow, I gotta tell you, when I saw P. Devil abusing Cassie like he did in that hotel hallway, I was disgusted but not surprised. Angry but also happy that now everyone knows who this demon spawn is, so he can't continue his cycle of abuse with other people. And I'm also happy that Cassie's name and credibility has been vindicated. And I tell you, everyone who doubted this woman owes her an apology, and I salute her for having the wherewithal, conviction, and courage to bring this man down despite all of the abuse that she endured. And as far as I'm concerned, everything that Cassie said is true. I mean, she described that incident down to the T, and she didn't embellish, she didn't add anything, she didn't take anything away. She explained it exactly the way that it happened. So, I am inclined to believe that everything else that she said in that lawsuit is true. And this ninja is an insecure, deviant man-child that deserves to be locked up. Now, the LA District Attorney's Office says that they can't file charges against Diddy for what happened in that hallway because the statute of limitations on aggravated assault is only 5 years. But I guarantee you that there's more evidence out there of him doing dirt that's more recent, and I really hope that the feds got some of it when they raided his house, because Diddy needs to be spending the rest of his days in Rikers or Dannemora, locked up in a cell with some dude named Tiny who gives him a taste of his own medicine. And when Tiny does give him a taste of his own medicine and is like, take that, I hope that he's not wearing anything more than a white towel and some colorful sloppy socks. Now, after the video dropped, King Combs jumped on social media the next day and said, this is from 2016. They already dealt with this situation. My question is why now? Oh my goodness, this kid is delusional. And this post just goes to show you that the fruit doesn't fall far from the tree. But what's probably going on here is that this kid most likely watched his father abuse his mother and every other woman that he brought around to the point where this kid thinks that abusing women is normal. And that's why his dumb behind has an SA case of his own, because he want to be like daddy. Listen, this kid right here needs more dudes like Bubba Dub 94 around him to let him know that abuse is not acceptable. Check this out.
P. Diddy, you a sick son of a... is what you is. Ran that woman down like she was a warthog. And you was a leper. You ought to be ashamed, love. I can't defend you. You don't need counseling. You need jail. Come on. damn brotherly love. That don't look good, fam. Kicking that woman. That ain't how we treat our queens, fam. That ain't how we treat our queens, fam. You got 3 daughters. That ain't how we treat them, dog. This ain't it. I'm scared of you. You ran out and grabbed her from behind like in stealth mode. You dangerous. You dangerous. Not my P. Diddy. Not Sh0cking. Biggie ain't pleased with this one. Craig Mack ain't pleased with this one. Oh no. Your ass out of here.
I mean, even the old gangsters who are out here trying to sell books see that P. Diddy's a dirtbag, but yet and still, his own son King Combs doesn't think that what P. Diddy did to Cassie is a biggie.
I'm at 2151 Avenue of the Stars. This is the Intercontinental Hotel, or it was the Intercontinental Hotel. As you can see, they're doing a lot of work. Folks, why am I here today? I'm here because of a punk named P. Diddy. It's all over the news. You all have seen that video. It's all over the news. It's all over the internet. Only Ori Spado is in front of the hotel where it took place in 2016. Ori Spado, the accidental gangster. I wish the hell Cassie Ventura knew me, because if she knew me then, I would have come over here with a couple guys. I would have taken care of that punk. And for all you punks who've been condoning his actions for all these years, you're punks too. This is disgusting. You see how big P. Diddy is and how small Cassie Ventura is? And he was throwing her around and beating her like a rag. How long are you guys going to endure, condone this abusive woman? I post a lot of stuff every day. I posted something about an abused woman, but you people don't give a shit about that. All right, you guys don't care. You rather go watch a rat on YouTube, all right, than learn something. Am I upset? You bet your ass I'm upset. I feel sorry for that girl and all the other women that he abused, that he sex trafficked, and everything else that he's done. And he's done a lot more. It's all going to come out.
Yo, my boy said if Cassie would have known me and my boys would have came down there and handled that situation. That's what I'm talking about. Anyway, after the video dropped, Kwame Brown also weighed in on the situation.
You know what I noticed? That everybody who call themselves a name, all these names are opposite of what they actually mean. Diddy used to call himself Brother Love. Diddy is Brother Love. And if that's Diddy in the video that I saw, that nigga ain't Brother Love. It ain't nothing about this dude got anything to do with love. Everything about this dude got everything to do with what's wrong with most society. You gotta think about it. Who are you really when nobody is looking? Who are you when you got $400 million in your pocket? Do you have a moral compass? Or do you want to be swallowed up? Do you want to be swallowed? Can you still follow God when you have a jet and $100 million, $200 million, $300 million? Or do you want to be swallowed up? Which one is it? Because the video I saw, Jesus Christ, that ain't Brother Love. If that was Diddy in that video, to grab a woman, slam her down like that, he stumped this woman if that was him. Stumped this. That woman deserved every, if that's Cassie on that floor, because you can't really see, the woman has a hoodie on. That person that looks like P. Diddy, and this news article is saying, this video is saying it's P. Diddy. The person who looks like P. Diddy is grabbing this woman, stumping this woman, throwing vases at this woman. And even if it wasn't a woman, that is still not behavior that you should do. But because of the fact that it's a woman, somebody who's more defenseless against a man, that is fucking crazy. have a woman cowering by the elevator. So one must ask, all this outrage now, did I tell y'all when I first came to YouTube that for the right amount of money, for the right person, people will look the other way?
Listen, I think that it's so sad that people are so caught up in celebrity that they'll allow these celebrities to commit all types of crimes and won't say nothing just because they're giving them a little paycheck. I mean, come on, where are your morals and your values? Cassie didn't deserve that, and what she really needed was somebody to have her back to help her get out of that situation quicker than she actually did. Thank God she finally met Alex Fine, because if she didn't, God knows what would have happened to that woman. Diddy probably would have had her in a ditch somewhere. And I'm gonna need for everybody on the internet to stop saying allegedly and if it was P. Diddy. That was P. Diddy in that hallway. And you use allegedly when you're not sure if it's true that somebody did something. We know for a fact that that was P. Diddy that done did that in that hallway. Now, of course, as we all expected, after Diddy got exposed and all his dirt got put out there, he jumped on IG with a pouty face to give us his fake apology.
It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. Sometimes you gotta do that. I was fucked up. I mean, I hit rock bottom, but I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it, I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy. Going to rehab. Had to ask God for his mercy and grace. I'm so sorry. But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry.
Oh, please. P. Diddy's not sorry that he was treating Cassie like she was a Raggedy Ann doll in that hallway. He's sorry that he got caught. Now, after he dropped that apology video, a whole bunch of people jumped in the comment section. And one person said, if you were truly sorry, then you would have apologized long before the video surfaced. You're not sorry for what you did. You're sorry because you got caught. And everyone got to see for themselves that you were everything that you've been accused of being. This definitely wasn't a one-time incident. This is who you are. Fortunately, Cassie didn't suffer the same fate as Kim, knowing all of your evil secrets. And then somebody else was like, say her name. Better yet, say their names. And then after that, somebody else came through and said, you saying sorry to us, but you need to be apologizing to Cassie, bro. Plus, you said it was all lies. Blah, blah. You know what, Diddy? I'm done with you. I don't even know what to say for real. And for all you people who are out there feeling sorry for P. Diddy because he dropped that apology video, let me tell you something. This is what P. Diddy does. This is his MO. He does some grimy ish and then he comes out and he apologizes with the crocodile tears. I mean, he's been doing it for years. He did it after they stole all the money after the Queens College stampede. He did it after like the girl got shot at Club New York and he knew that he shot her, but yet he put it on shine. He did it after he beat Steve Stouts behind. He did it after he hit the coach at his son's college with a kettlebell. I mean, this is what P. Diddy does. He's so out of touch and arrogant that he thinks that he could gaslight everybody. And I know there's somebody out there right now who's like, Source, how you know he's not sorry? Maybe he truly repented. No, he didn't, because he said that as soon as he beat Cassie's behind in that hallway, he was sorry when he did it. But yet, after he settled the lawsuit with Cassie, the first thing that he did was say that he was innocent and say that she was just out to get the money. So not only did he abuse her, but then he turned around and lied on that woman's name. And trust me, if CNN wouldn't have dropped that video the other day, he would have continued to lie on Cassie's name. As a matter of fact, Source, can you please pull up that post where Diddy was like, enough is enough? Okay, so you guys remember, he posted, enough is enough. For the last couple of weeks, I've sat silently and watched people try to assassinate my character, destroy my reputation and my legacy. Sickening allegations have been made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday. Let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of the awful things being alleged. I will fight for my name, my family, and for the truth. Sean Diddy Combs. Very interesting, because that message right there does not sound like somebody who's repented from their wicked ways. Instead, that sounds like a narcissist who doesn't think twice about throwing other people under the bus as long as they can save face and also save their own name. I mean, Kendrick Lamar really should make a new song called Meet the Combs, because this ninja lied about beating Cassie. He lied about the records he produced. He lied about owning Sh0cking. He lied about beating Kim Porter. I mean, this dude right here is just a pathological liar. And then, what makes it even worse is he has the nerve and audacity to jump online acting like he's out here doing God's work.
This out, y'all. 3 years ago, God made my mission and my purpose clear. And my mission and my purpose is to do whatever and play whatever role that I have to play into saving the black race, number one. And number two, to making sure that everybody of all colors, all backgrounds, all creeds, all nationalities, all get this. We all get the same 24 hours. Not just one race, not just another race, not just one gender, not another. We all get the same 24 hours. But I'm fighting this fight, and to other people, it's an impossible dream. It's not impossible. It's going to happen. We're going to make progress and change the world, but I can't do it alone. And I know there's people that feel just like me that are out there, that are talented, that's probably working for Google or Nike or working for bigger corporations that have a track record and have an experience at the level that I'm playing at. I'm not coming to just compete. I'm coming to win. I'm gonna fucking buy Disney for us. Okay? So if you are one of these unicorn executives, please send me your resumes and your portfolios to God's work, because I'm doing God's work, you're doing God's work. God's work at combsglobal.com. I'm doing the biggest human resources investment from the top level of CMOs to COOs to general managers down to...
Listen, let me tell you something. I don't play with anybody who messes around and plays with God's name. And I find it very interesting that when God supposedly came down to you and told you that you were supposed to be the savior of the black race, he didn't also tell you to stop lying, abusing people, and putting your hands and feet on women. See, dudes like Diddy have been so deceived by the devil that they think that they're not only above the law, but also God's law. And that's where he made his mistake, because he was out here playing with God and dropping videos with sermons playing in the background as if he was some pious man who was wrongfully being persecuted like Jesus.
Not hysterical, not frantic, not anxious, not fretful, but steady in the storm. Looks bad, looks tough, but remain steady in the storm.
I'm trying to tell you, Diddy better really think about what he's doing, because what good is all the money in the world if you turn around and lose your own soul? And right now, P. Diddy is playing with fire. But really quick, let me bring your attention to something that a lot of people have not honed in on. Because in Cassie's lawsuit, she says, in or around March 2016, during an FO at the Intercontinental Hotel in Century City, Los Angeles, Mr. Combs became extremely intoxicated and punched Miss Ventura in the face, giving her a black eye. After he fell asleep, Miss Ventura tried to leave the hotel room, but as she exited, Mr. Combs awoke and began screaming at Miss Ventura. He followed her into the hallway of the hotel while yelling at her. He grabbed at her and then took glass vases into the hallway and threw them at her, causing glass to crash around them as she ran to the elevator to escape. Now, this is what I want you to pay attention to. If this particular incident took place during one of Diddy's freak-offs, then that means that there were other people in that hotel room. And that surveillance camera caught those people on tape before, during, and after the freak-off. And I want to know who those people are, because they too are complicit in the abuse against Cassie, and their spots deserve to be blown up too. See, I don't want to see snippets of the video. I want to see the whole video. I want to see what happened an hour before and an hour after. Show me the whole thing. Who else was in that hotel room during that freak-off? Now, of course, after the video dropped, everybody's trying to distance themselves from P. Diddy. And a whole bunch of people who were in his inner circle are like, oh my goodness, I didn't know P. Diddy was like this. I had no clue. Listen, if I knew that Diddy was a dirtbag and I'm not in his inner circle, then how in the world do you expect me to believe that you were right up on him and you didn't know that any of this was going on? Some of these cats are full of ish. For example, all of a sudden Joe Budden's out here acting like he ain't no Diddy like that, and he's being very careful with his words.
On a serious note, though, like, you don't see how your silence on this topic is a large part of the reason why abuse continues to take place from people of power religiously. Because it's like people who have these relationships, people who actually know what's going on, they are afraid to actually speak on it because of that. Like you don't see that being a real thing.
I see that's a real thing. What does that have to do with me?
It has everything to do with you. You
What?
you have one of the largest platforms, period. Not just hip hop, but one of the largest platforms, period. But specifically when it comes to hip hop, and then you have Diddy, who's made his name there, and your voice, the loudest voice in hip hop, is just silent on it. And it's been silent. And I can see if this was a one-time thing, but anytime something with Diddy has come up, there's always been some excuse. It's like, oh no, we gotta paywall this. Oh no, we gotta wait till all the evidence comes out. Oh no, we can't do. And it's always something, one thing after another, where it's like you treat him like the boogeyman. And I'm waiting for the Joe I know to find his courage and speak on it, because I saw how you addressed the Deuce Palooza conversation years ago.
Strong message. All right. You niggas is nuts. Who else we got? Come on, somebody say something, goddammit.
Listen, I done told you before, and I'll tell you again. A lot of these dudes like Joe and academics, all of these dudes are compromised because all of them have to be very careful about what they say about Diddy because they too have their own abusive past. I mean, Joe's been accused of abusing a chick or two, and so has academics. Now, while I'm sure that Joe's history of abuse and academics' history of abuse have nothing to do with Diddy's history of abuse, and that neither one of them was probably invited to Diddy's freak-offs, there were a lot of people who were, and those people were privy to what Diddy was doing, because Diddy was not running around these streets acting like Berserko, putting his hands and feet on people without the people in his inner circle seeing what he was doing. But instead of reporting this dude, these people chose to turn a blind eye and enable his behavior, which is so sad. So, I hope to God that when the feds finally build their case and take down Diddy, they don't forget to charge every single person who stood idle and stood by and allowed him to abuse men and women like Cassie. I want everybody who helped this coward charged. Everybody. Let's get this RICO case going so that Diddy's next music video looks like this.
Tell your friends to get with my friend. We could be friends. Shit, we could do this every weekend. That's right. Alright? Is that alright with you? Yeah. Keep banging.
Listen, y'all know that's like my favorite meme this year, so I had to show it again. Anyhow, let me know what you think about P. Diddy and his fake apology. Let me know what you think about the whole thing that went down in the hotel room. And also, let me know what you think about Diddy's son making it seem like the whole abuse of Cassie is no big deal. Why? Because it happened in 2016. Let me know what you think about all of that in the comments. And while you're down there leaving a comment, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel and share this video with your friends. Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to Celebs Source, your source for celebrity news. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Peace.